Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Henry family.
So today's Friday, and we're going to do our Friday favorites for you guys. Today I picked Patra. I haven't thought of her in a while. When I was younger, I used to dance to a lot of her music at the clubs. So, yeah, I really enjoy a lot of her stuff. I would even go back and find it at home too to listen to.
Yeah, it's always pretty great music.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to dancing.
It's pretty awesome. So this one's called Poor People's Song. I don't know this one, even though I should, because it's from the same year that she did Queen of the Pack.
Yeah.
Which, that's one of my favorites. So
we're going to listen to it right now. Yeah, I know a little bit about Patra. I mean, she was on Much about the same time, early 90s, give or take. She has some interesting stuff. I remember force feeding Romantic Call on the dance group, or the dance people at the club I was at. They were kind of iffy about it.
Yeah, not around here they wouldn't have been, but yeah.
So we're going to listen to Poor People's Song by Patra.
All poor people in South Africa, Somalia, Jamaica, all over the world. People who suffer. All of the leaders, what more hands and come together. Watch this. People that in the world where you suffer, me friend, have to worry because they don't have no money. Ball it out, yes, we have to help them. People that in the world where you suffer, me friend, have to worry because they don't have no money. Ball it out, yes, we have to help them. After we come in the world from way back when, God create women while we serve them. But some people do that and then. Say down in the ghetto, there's lots of problems. And I kill my children, I kill children. Mother Abana have nothing to give them. Them are dead for hungry through the politician them. One thing me have to tell me black brother them. Make we come together and run things again. Cause people, they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry cause they don't have no money. Ball it out, yes we have to help them. People, they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry cause they don't have no money. Ball it out, yes we have to help them. Take for instance, people in Somalia don't have no food, clothing, or shelter. We have to put hand and hands together. Cause this is the world where we live in. It's a question to all the leader. Why can't we live together? Every day we rise up is a new disaster. Guns and bombs we kill with one another. And the other day them bomb up World Trade Center. And left poor people life in a danger. Cause people they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry cause them don't have no money. Ball it out, yes me have to help them. People they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry cause them don't have no money. Ball it out, yes we have to help them. Rich people live up on the hilltop. And the poorer class live down on the flat. Rich people laugh and take them the idiot. Things like that they get to you get hot. That encourage them to go on the hilltop. We rob and shoot and take what them got. Two them a go like them is all of that. Police come down and a fire peer shot. Revolution time, now what time make this stop? Cause people they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry cause them don't have no money. Ball it out, yes we have to help them. People they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry cause them don't have no money. Ball it out, I'm calling all the president. People they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry cause them don't have no money. Ball it out, yes we have to help them. After we come in the world from way back when.
this is so freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I love her voice. I always have. It's so strong and clear and just really, really
very
nice.
strong. Clear, well, depends how much you know the language.
That's true. I'm picking up most of the lyrics, but that's just, I've been exposed to a whole lot of that accent before, so.
Well, and technically it's a Creole.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but
Yeah, it's like Creole. They call it patois because I think that's the actual name of the of what it is.
Even French people say patois a lot of the time, but it just means slang most of the time.
Yeah, but that's kind of what patois means. It's not even slang. It's
not really.
They've taken all the languages. I think I watched a YouTube thing on this. They took all the they took the languages that were there, and they used most of what their original language was, and they kind of amalgamated some of the words from English and some French. Sorry, some from the local natives.
Yeah.
And made something their own, right?
Yeah, it's almost like their own dialect.
Yeah,
that's the word I was looking for.
Plus, there's a lot of European port languages mixed in with it. It's like Spanish and French and English and Irish, and, all that stuff. Everybody who showed up there, they just, it became its own language.
But this feels really good, and I also love the message, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically politicians and leaders are not taking care of people like they are supposed to.
Wow. And
people of the world have to stand up and help them.
Must have been terrible back then.
Back then. It's still like that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But yeah, it's a really good message.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, in Jamaica, especially in the poorer areas, they're suffering worse than what we are. So.
Yeah. Well, she was even saying Somalia and places like that too. So.
Anywhere there's poor people is, but she can relate, right?
Of course. So let's finish this one up.
All right.
But people do that and them go condemn. Say down in the ghetto there's lots of problem. Man a kill man, children a kill children. Chop, and the abba have nothing figure them. I dead for hungry to the politician them. But I want thing me have to tell me black brother them. Come together and make we run things again. For instance, people in a Somalia no have no food, clothing or shelter. We have to put hand and hands together. Cause this is the world where we live in. This is the question to our leader. Why can't we live together? Every day we rise up in our new disaster. Guns and bombs we kill with one another. The other day they bomb up World Trade Center and left poor people life in a danger. Cause people they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry cause they don't have no money. Ball it out, yes we have to help them. People they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry cause they don't have no money. Ball it out, yes we have to help them. Rich people live up on the hilltop, and the poorer class them dump on the flat. Rich people have a take with the idiot. Things like that make it a youth get hot. That encourage them to go on the hilltop. They shoot and kill and rob where them got. Two them a go like them is all of that. Police come down and a fire plane shot a revolution. Time know what time it fit up. People they in the world where you suffer, me friend. Have to worry 'cause they don't have no money.
That was so good, huh?
Yeah.
I always love her. Like everything I've heard of hers, I enjoyed very much.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a fun song to dance to. Sometimes it's a romantic kind of, a little bit more than romantic song.
A little bit more.
Yeah. And then this one was one of my favorites so far, I find, because of the fact that she's got such a strong message in there too.
Yeah. Plus you can dance to it.
And you can dance to it. So good. Oh my goodness.
I always like dance hall for that. It's reggae with a good beat. It's
really
awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I definitely love her all the time, and I'm sure Chris enjoyed that, huh? Yeah.
I love the sound.
Yeah.
In the early 90s, I was so glad to hear groups artists like Patra and I guess Shaggy. I'm a little wary of Shaggy. Okay, he's
a little bit.
He's a Marine that turned into a reggae star. I mean,
Shabba
Rank.
Really good.
Buju Banton. And,
yes.
I kind of sort of know a few songs from each of them, and I used them as much as I could where I come from. So.
And a lot of them had good messages too, so that's really cool.
Well,
except for Shaggy.
Trailer Load of Girls didn't have any real message to it.
No.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, some of the songs are just for fun. Others have a deep message, like this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there was. I don't know if I heard a Shabba Rank song that was serious. I'm sure there are some.
Oh yes, there are.
Every time I heard something from him, it was about some girl or about him being a master lover or whatever, right?
Most of the time. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to check us out over on our Patreon page. It's $3 a month, and we're adding stuff there all the time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Share with your family and friends. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.